Welcome to one of English football's red-letter days. Arsenal versus Manchester United will always be a major date on the footballing calendar. There might have been a shift in the bigger picture and indeed the power balance since the days when both these teams were perennial winners. But one thing remains unchanged. They cannot stand losing to each other. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Well, this is undoubtedly a mouth-watering encounter. Certainly it has played a significant part in the history of the English game.
You can always count on there being something dramatic happening when these two come together. But there have been a fair share of grinds too. I'm expecting both sides to try and maximise their attacking threat, because when you look back over the years, the potency has been the big factor with these two teams, and always a hard one to call, but never far from exciting.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Now it's Hullet. Oh, perfectly measured that. Manchester United have reclaimed it. Played back into the centre. Iker Casillas, Jim, a man considered amongst the greatest ever when it comes to goalkeeping.
Yeah, and it's all the more impressive given that he's relatively short for a keeper, Peter. But he makes up for it with his agility, his laser focus and the ability to live up to the big occasion. Also, don't forget the way he exerts control, despite not being particularly outspoken. That is something else too.
Now it's Bale, and he's intervened well there. Mateus.
Well, neither team has yet managed to impose any authority, and as a consequence, this game's just drifted.
Rafinha. Oh, that's a fine interception. And he opts to go forward. Messi.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Now, can they get him away? Thuram cuts out the pass. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Lobbed in behind. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Oh, that's fabulous. Foot in. Now he's off and running.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
That has been cut short. Mateus. Thuram promptly onto that, and that is that. Oh, he's busting chance! And the finish! Goal! Arsenal! Arsenal take the lead. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Arsenal are in front now, the game's only goal.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
And now the breakaway. Well, that looks a decent ball. Thuram gets across to intercept that. Kante did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And it's Chiellini. And that has put paid to that.
Arsenal really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Ronaldo is onto it in a flash.
Arsenal couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Mateus. And here's Hullet. Great, but real chance! Cannavaro gets it away. And the counter is on. Hullet. And it's Ibrahimovic. Ibrahimovic! And he has kicked it out somehow.
Ibrahimovic is offering a wry smile there.
Manchester United with the corner, they're first. Chouameni with the clearance. And now a sudden chance to counter.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Now it's Cruyff. Cruyff. And the half-time whistle goes. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football, plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Arsenal head for the dressing room in possession of a 1-0 lead. And the game has already resumed here. Arsenal carrying a 1-goal lead. Rafinha. Now this could be it. And the shot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Mbappe clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And that's a simple one for the keeper. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. Oh, well measured. Shot could be on. Now he's off and running. Oh, they could break here. Oh, that looks a good ball through. He's got plenty of space out wide here. That is good strength. He's cut it out. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Oh, he's been caught on it here! And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it would be ill-advised of them to try settle for...
Shoots! Oh, it's come off the upright.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Great vision. Deep cross. And it's Lahm. Lahm hurtling down that right flank. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Shot, surely! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Oh, it was such a clever pass that flummoxed the defence, and it could well be revisited, this.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 22.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Number 23, Mateus. Number 15, Chouameni. Number 8,
Conte.
Rafinha.
It's a searching pass.
Number 9.
Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off.
Coming on the field, number 10, Bellingham. Number 18, Targets. Number 2,
Now it's
Cavani.
Ibrahimovic.
Number
Takes a
17.
shot! Goal! Manchester United are back on level terms. All over in seconds. That's what they can do to you.
Yeah, I had a feeling we were going to see something like this, Peter. They're always looking to lure and lunge at you and hit you on the break. It was very nicely done.
And that has added a whole new... And the whistle has gone for a reckless challenge there. It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders. Well, the players are flocking round their fallen colleague, and they look worried. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. Rummenigge pops him off it and wins back the ball.
Arsenal clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Thuram. Aim forwards. He's had it taken off him. And it's Hullet. Bellingham. Rummenigge. Now it's Bellingham. Chance! Goal! Arsenal! And again they hit the front.
Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
Arsenal take the lead.
This is the perfect example of how to play with a man advantage. Move the opposition from side to side, wear them down, deserve goal.
Nice sequence of passes this. And this is Ronaldo. Chance for a shot! And it's hit the woodwork and out. He can get that clear. Kante has been caught there, it's a foul. Cristiano Ronaldo. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Manchester United really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Lahm gets good distance on it. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Koundé. Chance here to counter. And the number on the board is 3. And he's worked it through. He's picked his way through. Lahm delivers. And he thumps it clear. And claimed it back swiftly. Shevchenko could move up a gear here. And time is up. Arsenal can finally smile now. They have held on. So here we are, another day of pride, pomp and polarisation as two tribes representing London and Manchester collide. Arsenal and Manchester United, of course, undoubtedly two of the most illustrious clubs in the English game, recent history perhaps notwithstanding. Whatever the stakes, though, these matches are never dull, so strap in. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters, who are ready now to perform. Genuinely a heavyweight contest, North against South, London against Manchester. It is tribal.
You can always count on there being something dramatic happening when these two come together. But there have been a fair share of grinds too. I'm expecting both sides to try and maximise their attacking threat, because when you look back over the years, the potency has been the big factor with these two teams, and always a hard one to call, but never far from exciting.
And as you can see, we've already started here. It's an inviting looking ball, that. That looks a cracking ball. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Could be danger here. Looking for a runner. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Searching pass he's played there, and he's picked it up out wide. Now it's Rafinha. Oh, super find. Lam, a header! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
Well, Peter, we're about to watch a terrific defender in Carlos Puyol. He'll lead by example and continually organise. His appetite and attitude to the game is absolutely fabulous. There's an awful lot to enjoy about his play.
And he exudes charisma.
He does, and I just love his leadership.
That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. And it's Hullet. It's a good spell of possession, this. Now it's Hullet. Well, he's not going to get any further than that. Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Chouameni. Mateus. No goals as yet. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. That looks a good cross. Backward it goes. Chouameni. Manchester United look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Bellingham. They're urging him to shoot. Chance! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Raul. Raul going full tilt down the left.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Gullit. Cristiano Ronaldo. Mateus. This looks promising. And this is decent chance! Sleuth in for the pieces! Oh, horrible miscue.
Rafinha clearly knew where that was falling. He'll be disappointed he didn't put it away.
Now he's got space here. Thuram gets over and intercepts. And they're on him in a flash. Half-time rapidly approaching, and it's still goalless. Now it's Rafinha. Now the cross. Played with speed from back to front.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Knocks it out wide. Bellingham. Gullit. Whistle's gone, that's foul. That's an imaginative pass. Van der Ven is there and he can get that clear. Manchester United with their first corner, the first in the game for either side actually. Tchouaméni can get it clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Rummenigge. Oh, this is a terrific run. Cannavaro. Oh, what a mistake! Lovely feet. Thuram does really well to win the ball there. Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. And he has shown him a yellow card. Played out wide, back into the middle, and he shoots! And we hit half-time. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0.
That was the first half. Let's hope the boys can turn it up for the second. Substitution in progress.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Arsenal have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Messi.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Can he get on the end of this? Oh, that's clever. Neuer breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Mateus. And here's Gullit. He's on it, and the shot! Oh, it's come... Oh, what has happened here? And he's straight offside. Rafinha. Rummenigge. Rummenigge. Clipped into space. That's the keeper's ball. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
And this is Hullet. Kante did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And here's Rafinha. And he was alert to it. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Nice looking ball. Van der Ven kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Hullet unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Rafinha, that's a good ball. Rummenigge! An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him.
Well, he's clearly in one of those moods. I think even he was asking perhaps a little too much from himself then.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Bellingham. Number 8, Rafinha.
Engages and forces him off the ball.
Number
Hullet.
7, Karl-Heinz Rummenigge.
It's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing.
Number 11,
It is still
McAllister.
anyone's game,
Number
0-0.
17, Olise.
And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Substitution.
Olise going face-to-face with his great rival. Oh, he's been caught on it here! Oh, shooting chance! He scored! Finally the breakthrough!
What a time to take the lead. But now comes the dilemma of whether you want to hold on or go for it again and try and extend your advantage. That's always been the harder option, in my experience.
And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Arsenal have taken the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it. Shevchenko.
Manchester United really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. And it's Lahm. Threads one in. The ball's gone astray. Drives it in. Triol attempts a clearance. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really...
Shapes to shoot! And that would have been game, set and match.
Oh, what a stunning save. Absolutely tremendous, and he's kept his team in it.
He's got full. And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Well, for me, he seems to be playing with a lot more zest now. He does look the most likely to grab that second goal cushion.
That has ended up in no man's land. Pull it. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Arsenal can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
Now it's Bale. Vieira concedes a free kick for that. Conte. And it's Hullet. Manchester United have a free kick. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket.
Look, Peter, what they need now are cool heads and discipline, and instead it looks like they've got a liability in their side.
And this is the big chance. Tries to pass it through, but he's heaved it away. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
He's found a way, and pull it! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Conte. To Rui Costa. Now it's Bale. Oh, nicely intercepted. Oh, can he get onto this? Oh, and that pass just didn't quite work. Ambitious ball here. Not the most accurate pass. And the referee brings it to a close. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. Mbappe claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room.